Your phone is connected to Wi-Fi, streaming without a problem. Full signal, no buffering. Everything works exactly the way it should. Then you open your laptop. Same room, same network, same password you've typed 100 times before, and nothing. The Wi-Fi icon spins. Maybe it connects for a second and then drops. Maybe it just sits there, refusing to cooperate. Meanwhile, your phone keeps working like nothing is wrong. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. This is one of the most common Wi-Fi problems I see. And after 30 years of troubleshooting networks, I can tell you the fix is usually a lot simpler than you'd expect. So let's talk about why this happens and how to fix it. Here's the thing. Most people don't realize your phone and your laptop connect to Wi-Fi in completely different ways. Your phone runs a stripped-down operating system. The Wi-Fi drivers are baked into the firmware. The settings are minimal. Apple or Google handles most of the complexity behind the scenes. There's just not that much that can go wrong. Your laptop is a different story. It's running Windows, which means layers of software, configurable network adapters, power management settings, and drivers that can become outdated or corrupted over time. More moving parts means more opportunities for something to quietly break. Now let me walk you through the most common causes and the fixes that actually work. The first thing to check is your saved network profile. Every time you connect to a Wi-Fi network, Windows saves a profile with the network name, password, and security settings. If anything on your router changed, like a new password or a different security protocol, that saved profile becomes invalid. Your laptop keeps trying to use old credentials and fails without telling you why. The fix is simple. Go to Settings, then Network and Internet, then Wi-Fi, then Manage Known Networks. Find your network and click Forget. Then reconnect by selecting the network and entering your password again. This forces Windows to create a fresh profile. This single step fixes about 30% of cases. If that didn't work, the next thing to check is your network adapter's power settings. Windows loves to help by turning off your Wi-Fi adapter to save battery. Except sometimes it turns it off and forgets to turn it back on, or it throttles performance so much that the connection becomes unstable. To fix this, open Device Manager. Expand Network Adapters. Right-click your wireless adapter and select Properties. Go to the Power Management tab and uncheck the box that says Allow the computer to turn off this device to save power. Click OK and test your connection. Still not working? Your Wi-Fi driver might be corrupted or outdated. Open Device Manager again. Right-click your wireless adapter and select Uninstall Device. If there's a checkbox that says Delete the driver software, check it. Then restart your computer. Windows will automatically reinstall a fresh driver when it boots back up. If problems continue after that, go to your laptop manufacturer's website and download the latest wireless driver for your specific model. A clean driver install fixes more problems than most people realize. Now, if none of that worked, let's reset the network stack entirely. Open Command Prompt as administrator and run these commands one at a time. ipconfig, flushdens ipconfig, release, ipconfig, renew, netset share, winsock, reset net int IP reset. Then restart your computer. This clears out cached DNS records, releases and renews your IP address, and resets the Windows networking layer. If something got corrupted at the system level, this fixes it. One more thing to check. Many laptops have a physical Wi-Fi switch or a function key, usually something like function F2, that toggles the wireless adapter on and off. If you bumped it accidentally, your Wi-Fi is disabled at the hardware level, and no amount of software troubleshooting will fix it. Look for a small switch on the side of your laptop, or try pressing the function key combination. And if you've tried absolutely everything and it still doesn't work, your laptop's internal Wi-Fi adapter might be failing. Before you panic, try a USB WiFi adapter. For about $15 to $20, you can plug one into any open USB port and bypass the internal hardware entirely. If the USB adapter works perfectly, you've confirmed the internal adapter is the problem. I've linked my complete Wi-Fi troubleshooting guide in the description if you want to go deeper on any of these fixes. And if you found this helpful, consider subscribing because I put out practical tech guides like this every week over at mrgrid.io. Thanks for watching.